My name's Katy Milne. I'm the Programme Director for the High Value Manufacturing Catapult. We've been set up by UK Government and Innovate UK to help UK businesses to carry out industrial foresighting and transformation. But in my role, I'm also leading the seed programme for a collaboration called the Hydrogen Innovation Initiative. And our mission is to help UK industry maximise its share of the global hydrogen technology market. I think hydrogen's really important because it's already used, so it's a feedstock in current industries, and the need for that will increase for industrial processes like steel production, as a feedstock for fertilisers and for new routes to making zero carbon foods. That's going to increase. It's also a route to decarbonising some of the transport sectors that are quite difficult to decarbonise. So I've spent most of my career in aerospace, and we're looking at how we can use hydrogen to fuel future aircraft. So for those reasons, so both because it's going to be used more and more in its current uses, but also because it's going to be used to address some sectors that are going to find it difficult to decarbonise without hydrogen, I think it's really important. And we believe that the opportunity is massive, and that the UK supply chain should be pivoting to try and address that opportunity. In my role, we work across multiple sectors, probably about 10 different sectors, from food and drink to transport to energy, and we see that there are steps afoot in those sectors to do early demonstrations of hydrogen in all of them. It's really exciting. As an energy vector, I think it will be one amongst many, so there'll be different energy vectors, but it will be a very important one in the future. There's really a basket of measures that need to happen in order to make the transition to hydrogen. So there's things in government policy, for example, hydrogen pricing. Can they increase the amount of subsidy for public transport routes that use hydrogen, that type of thing. So those are big government considerations. On industry side, they've got to prove out the technology, and it's not just about being able to do a first of a kind, but we've got to show that that technology can be durable, so it can last. You know, if you're going to put it onto an aeroplane or to a ship, it's got to be able to run for thousands and thousands and thousands of cycles. That requires durable materials. So these are kind of the two sides of it, I think. Finally, we've got to create green hydrogen, so it's not decarbonisation if we don't get to a blue or green hydrogen solution where, you know, there's a route to having zero carbon related to it, and the scale up of those routes is really, really critical to enable its end use in other sectors. I genuinely think that the largest challenge around hydrogen is going to be in the scale up to create cost-effective hydrogen supply. We're getting clearer and clearer demand signals from the multiple end-use sectors, and they have lots of challenges. You know, I sit on the Jet Zero Council Zero Emission Flight Delivery Group, which is looking at how we can bring battery electric flight and hydrogen flight into reality in the late 2020s and 2030s. So there are lots of challenges there. But one of the ones that cuts across every single sector is that supply issue. How can we get cost-effective hydrogen supply? And obviously it's an emergent sector, so the costs now mean that it may not be competitive for every application, but into the future we need to increase the demand, increase the supply, costs will go down, but also we need efficiency in the technology as well. I think those demonstrations, those trials of first of a kind is really, really important in the near term. It will build market confidence, it will help people understand what some of the challenges are with adopting it. And I think if we can increase the number of those trials that is happening, that would be really beneficial. But the other step that I care massively about is how we get that British supply chain. What are we going to do to make sure that we've got a UK pipeline of companies who are addressing that global market, but who are also there to make sure that we've got kind of resilience of supply chain in the United Kingdom. And that's really what we're all about, the Hydrogen Innovation Initiative, is working with industry and government to figure out how we can make sure we anchor that UK supply chain for hydrogen.